Welcome to the Drunken Bear. This video is all about 7-Eleven. We're going to go 24 hours eating just 7-Eleven food. Australian 7-Eleven is quite different to a Japanese 7-Eleven. It can be quite overpriced here in Australia. In fact, Australia is just expensive as a whole. So convenience store, is it going to be any cheaper? We're going to find out for you today. There are over 64,000 7-Eleven stores worldwide, and they differ in every country. First up, of course, it's time for some coffee. What do you think of their coffee? They've even got new stores that are coming out that have got more space just to cater more for drinks, like the coffee, which is really, really good. For $1. And now it's time to choose our breakfast.
What I've got is BLAT, bacon, lettuce, avocado and tomato sandwich. $5 for this little sandwich. Price isn't really kind, but let me see if the taste is good. Okay, does look pretty yummy. You know what I like is that the ham, I can see the ham till here.
So there is one big difference between a Japanese little sandwich you can get or an Australian one, and that is crust. So here they leave the crust on, which in Japan I'm quite a fan that they have no crust. Not that I hate it, but it's just there's something about it that makes it kind of yummier without it. But we've got multi-grain bread too. Very crunchy salad. There are also some new stores with a different layout like this one on Burke Street. Also, if you're feeling thirsty, make sure to try their do-it-yourself Slurpee machine.
It's the first time for me to try Slurpee. It's so popular among Melbourne people because it gets pretty hot in summer. You see lots of people holding Slurpees, and this time I got this bottle. It was $3 with a free Slurpee in it.
We were lucky enough to find quite a lot of hot food at this 7-Eleven. So it's got like mash on top. Oh, it's really good. Usually it came with foil, but this one's actually not. It's like kind of, I don't know, like paper. So it's a bit easier to lift up. So I'll give it a go. It's got beef mince inside.
I've had some meat pie in cafes, but I've never had meat pie from convenience stores. So I don't know the quality of the food. So let me test it. I think the pie itself is average.
So there's a lot of beef mince inside. It's very yummy. And most people usually use tomato sauce. But I reckon shepherd's pie is good just like that.
They managed to make this pie quite crispy. And on top, like, look at that. I can feel it's not like pushing in. So quite hard, crispy. Inside, I wish it was a bit warmer, but when I first got it from the convenience stores, it was quite hot. So if you have it instantly, like, you wouldn't lose the heat. So I've got this pizza kind of looking thing. So I don't know, I'm quite curious. It would have been much nicer in microwave, but I'm quite surprised that I could find this from convenience stores. It was in the bakery section, so it's not really hot, but if you put it in a microwave a little bit, I think it would be quite yummy.
Cheesy, capsicum, the braised knife. This one's really surprising because a lot of the 7-Elevens don't have hot food, and like especially pizza bread like this is more something you'd find in a cafe, but to find this in a 7-Eleven in Australia, pretty surprising. So the big differences between a Japanese 7-Eleven and an Australian 7-Eleven, there's actually quite a lot of difference. There's a much bigger variety of food overall, hot food, cold food, fresh food in a Japanese 7-Eleven, but some Australian ones can surprise you. So price-wise, the Australian one is a lot more expensive than the Japanese one for what you get. A packet of chips can cost you up to $4 or $5, so there's quite a big difference. But you can still get some really good bargains. One of the things they do really well is like value meals. So if you get a coffee, you get like $2 to add something extra to it, or those kind of little meal deals. And that can make the price go down a bit, so it makes it a bit cheaper for you. Now it's time to decide what to choose to have for our dinner. It's a tough choice. Open it up, whack it in. So now it's dinner time, the much awaited dinner time for 7-Eleven food. The sushi rolls, it's usually $5, but it had a sticker saying I'm now just $4. So I don't know if that's how much it usually is now, or if it was just on special, but soy sauce. So it comes in a little fishy. It's a really good sushi roll. So, in case you don't know, sushi rolls, you can get them everywhere in Melbourne. There's just sushi shops everywhere. But a 7-Eleven sushi roll, I reckon it holds its own. It almost tastes like there's some mayonnaise in there, I think. Mayonnaise, tuna, the rice. It's not gluggy, it's not hard. It's just right. This is a pretty good sushi roll. Okay, the hot dog. It's a bit sad, so I'm gonna put some tomato sauce on it. The $5 hot dog seems a bit steep. You know what? It's a pretty good hot dog. Actually, I'm a bit surprised. The bun's really nice, soft, but not soggy, even after being in the microwave. The Continental Frankfurt is big, and it's very yummy. If you had a few more ingredients, maybe added some smashed avo, some mayonnaise, it'd be a pretty good hot dog. But just with the Continental Frankfurt and the bread, it's a bit sad, especially for $5. I'd say it doesn't quite compare to Japanese 7-Eleven food. But you know, this is how the Aussies do it. It's got little bits of different, like, I think like fish cake kind of looking things. Mmm, very good, very spicy. For just packet noodles, I must say, these Korean noodles are just absolutely divine. So here we have a mashup of Krispy Kreme and Maxi Bon. So this cost about $3, I think $3.20. So it's pretty, I guess, expensive for one donut, but it is a fancy, kind of cool limited edition donut, which is pretty cool. It's got its own little case. Let's see how we open this one up. Ooh, look at that. Crunchy. Mmm. Yum. You got the yummy chocolate glazed donut of Krispy Kreme with the yummy biscuit of Maxi Bon. This is a pretty good dessert. Really delicious. That's very yummy. 7-Eleven 24-hour challenge has ended beautifully.